I really just screwed up whatever was going on, guys. 1 second. Alright. So, looks like we're back to Unwritten Book of Tales 2. Besides that. There we go. Alright. So, we're starting on chapter 4. Look at the
Buttercup bravely fought her way through the winds on the way here. Now she's exhausted. She's earned a little downtime.
Yeah, she has.
Strange. Why are water snails stuck to the jetty here? Perhaps they thought it's a jetty and every jetty must have snails, whether it's standing in water or hanging in midair. I know these snails. They're called purple snails.
That could be.
They emit a smelly substance to defend themselves, which turns purple in air. It's used as a dye for colouring things.
Oh. Okay.
Haven't a clue what happened to the jetty. Perhaps there was some kind of attack, or the thing just collapsed due to old age.
Yeah, Nate kind of had something to do with that.
Oh, that's deep. I wouldn't like to fall down there. A flying ship. Just as one would expect on a flying pirate island. I could swear. Oh no, is that the Mary? That means...
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
If the Mary's here, then he can't be far away. Seeing him is the last thing I need right now.
Especially with the pregnancy.
A pretty battered pan. Looks like it survived an explosion.
Yeah, probably. Wow, what a sound that made.
Salt left inside there.
Right, because I made that remedy, didn't I?
What's going on there then?
Furthermore, you stole the prosecutor's fez, beat him unconscious, and damaged part of the island with magic.
Prosecutor's
He didn't
fez.
beat that stupid monkey unconscious. He knocked himself out.
Silence in court. The defendant may only
He just
speak
itched
when
his
asked to do
ass
so.
with his foot.
And don't call the prosecutor a monkey.
Fine, a chimpanzee.
May I inquire what's going on here?
Ivo?
Lovely to see you again, Critter.
Wait, the critter's not even...
Fat? Who's fat?
Oh, shut the grog up. This is a trial, not a bloody circus.
But we just know that the critter can get out at any point.
The Red Pirate, I presume.
You've heard of me.
Nate's mentioned you several times.
Only bad things, I hope.
Mainly that you sent the
Only the
bounty
worst.
hunter after him because you wanted your ship back.
The Mary is not his ship. I won it from him fair and square.
You cheated.
Of course. I just cheated better than you. Fair and square.
Silence in court, you spawny wazzock. And that's contempt of court.
Let me ask again. What's going on here?
Critter and I were arrested for no reason whatsoever.
I
Oh,
wasn't
I'm sure there
talking
was a
to you.
reason. And Critter can get out and run away at any point.
Those two tried to steal my magic lamp, and they damaged the island. They also abused my friendship, and wanted to leave me here on my own, like everyone else.
The ugly one's renowned for it.
Aye, enough.
Ouch.
Those two will be judged fairly and squarely.
Then I demand a lawyer.
Silence in court, you sportic.
Is that just his name now?
Apparently there's a near omniscient oracle on this island.
That's right, but people who aren't from here usually talk to him through mirrors.
Just
so he is
guessing,
here.
but is it in that round building over there?
That's right and all. And you're not here because you want to steal from me. Or
That is
to
also
rescue
correct.
your friends.
No,
Well,
definitely not.
maybe Critter.
We don't even want to be rescued.
You boys just carry on playing on your own.
Now listen here, young lady. This is a matter of death. Or a more painful, slower death.
It doesn't
Come on,
seem
Ivo,
like a
I
good,
can barely feel my hands anymore.
Did you just say you didn't want to be
dare.
saved?
You left without so much as a word, you human!
Perhaps you'd like to be the prosecutor instead, me dear?
What is that?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, that! It's not what it looks like.
Not what
Yeah,
it...
because it looks like...
Have you swallowed a watermelon?
All right,
Oh.
I'm pregnant. But I have not...
No sooner am I gone than you're all over the next guy that comes along.
I haven't been all over anyone. And you just scarpered off.
But just because... I'm not pregnant!
Just leave me alone, Nate Bonnet. I don't want anything to do with you
Bonnet.
anymore.
Quiet! Defendants are only allowed to cry out in despair when required.
It's the Critter's baby. That'd be something else, wouldn't it?
Nate talked a lot about his old nemesis, the Red Pirate. One of Old Red's bounty hunters must have got hold of him. I mean, not even Nate would be stupid enough to come here of his own free will.
Yeah, about that.
Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge?
Yes.
A judge cheating at cards? Tut tut.
Tut tut.
That's not true. Pirate poker is a dice game. And I don't cheat.
Hence why there's a
The past,
chance.
Maybe. But this is the new Tuga Tour. It's all about law and order now.
In pirate poker, you play for high stakes, right? I mean, if we play and I win, then you owe me something, right?
Theoretically. In reality, however, I will win. And you will owe me something.
What, for example?
If I win, then you have to stay on Tuga Tour for a year and keep me company.
Ugh. And what if I win?
How about...
Your best friend's life?
Nah.
No, I'd prefer something real I can hold on to.
an elegant pirate outfit? Clothes and a hat and all the trimmings.
That sounds good. Agreed. So what are the rules?
The easiest way to explain it is by playing a practice round.
Oh
We
boy.
each have got a cup with 5 dice. The dice have the numbers
Alright.
1 to 5 on them. The 6th side is a star that can be any number, like a joker. Roll.
Okay.
But this is just a practice game, right?
Aye, this game doesn't count. Like in normal poker dice, you can throw a pair, 2 pairs, 3 of a kind, a full house, a straight and so on.
Okay, got it.
I've got a full house. Do you believe me?
Of course not. You're a pirate.
Not so fast. If I lift up my cup and I haven't lied, you've lost. So think about it. Am I telling the truth?
You
It's a
could
practice
be telling
round.
the truth.
Yes, I could be. Now you have to tell me what you've rolled. You can tell me the truth or lie. The most important thing is you say something higher than me. You can also pick up any number of dice and roll them again, just once, before you tell me what you've got on the table. So, put the dice in the cup and roll again, or tell me what you've got. What's it gonna be?
I'm re-rolling that one. Darn it.
Four of a kind.
You're lying. See those stones? You get 1 for each round you win. The first to have 3 is the winner.
What's the winner? Gotcha.
Ready to roll?
I haven't got time for games.
Oh, whatever.
I think I've interrupted the court proceedings long
Okay.
enough.
True.
Oh
Now,
boy.
Where was I?
This is something else.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yeah,
About
yeah.
fancy a game of...
Always.
God, if I rolled.
I got it straight. Do you believe me?
I don't believe
You're
you.
lying.
Oh, you lost.
Okay.
Next
I think
game.
it's best just to always believe them. Five. Five, 1, 1. Why does that sound familiar? What is 3 of a kind and a pair? A full house.
That's a full house.
Nah, I believe you. I've got 4 of a kind. Do you believe me?
I don't believe
You're
you.
lying. That makes me the winner, I'd say.
Okay.
I got it straight. Do you believe me?
I believe
I
you.
believe you.
All right then. Roll again or tell me what you've got.
Let's re-roll that. If I got a 5, oh my goodness. I also got 4 of a kind.
4 of a kind.
You're lying.
Hey, I win again, right?
Nice. We just need one more. So I can lose this round. Wow, that's a good hand, actually.
4 of a kind.
I believe you.
As you should. Wish I would have got to roll another one, though.
Got 5 of a kind. Do you believe me?
You're lying.
First try! I
I've got
win
3
poker!
stones and you've got none, what
Pirate
does that mean again?
poker!
That... You've cheated.
How?
I didn't. And if you don't want anyone finding out about our little game, I wouldn't make a big fuss about it.
I played fair and square. The only problem I had to look up was what 3 and a 2
My
was, because I knew
winnings?
it was something.
Thanks. It was a pleasure.
Achievement unlocked. Poker face, poker face. You being the red pirate at poker. So what did I get a full house out of that? Was that what that was again? It was a full house, right? Yeah. Pretty good luck on that one, huh? Hey, Diane! I have been good. I just won 3 rounds of Cup Pirate Poker or something. Got a full house, 3 of a kind, and 4 of a kind. And called his bluff. But other than that, I've been pretty good. Started up Yu-Gi-Oh! As a constant thing. Playing Divinity at the moment, which I'm not a huge fan of. And then this, which is kind of just story-based. Now let's try out this new pirate. How about you, Diane? How have you been?
This makes me look like a real pirate. Only pregnant.
Only pregnant.
Mother's worst nightmare.
Ouch.
A house with no corners. Got to be it.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? That is a neat pirate outfit. I like it. I look stylish.
So that's, if one... no. Haven't got a clue what
Yeah,
that
I was going to
is.
say you don't know what that is, do you?
A hatch in the wall. Nothing.
Ah, right, Diana. I don't know why I thought I saw an E after the N. But you've been doing pretty good. That is good to hear. Oh. Wait. I went from having to play poker to a slot machine? That's good. It's always good to hear you've been doing good. It has been a while, hasn't it? Oh, okay. It's what I need to enter the building.
Like potato crisps and toilet paper?
Is this 2020?
Enemax, the energy drink, provides energy to the max, +2 endurance, -2 intelligence.
I'm an elf.
The stuff seems to consist practically of just water, sugar, and colouring. And now do I have to actually go and get hold of all this stuff just to get in there?
I think so.
Ugh, my feet hurt. It's too hot in here, and I've just had a row with my ex. Woe betide you if your information is not any use.
Nice. Okay. You should have been around just a couple minutes ago when I won at the dice poker game. That was exciting, actually. Alright, so now we need to figure out what to do. Okay.
The water's pretty dirty. Looks like the trough hasn't been cleaned in a while.
So not that.
The door's locked.
Well, yeah, he is out here after all, so you know.
Pictures of ships, pictures of women with malfunctioning clothes.
Why did I think she said
And a
pictures of
pigeon.
shit?
Nothing much of interest
Which is
here.
even more disturbing.
Nate often spoke of this island. He spent his childhood in New Old Town, but it was always his ambition to come here. Tugator, the flying
Yeah,
pirate
and now he's in
island.
there.
It was the place where a boy from the streets could make something of himself. For all I care, he can spend the rest of his life on this rock.
I'm definitely gonna highlight that poker game, though. That was definitely something else. Alright.
I guess this key will unlock the stocks. If I was
But the
planning to
critter
set
can
them
get
free,
in and out.
I'd be interested.
Ouch. That's just cold-hearted. But he did leave
The
you, and you might be
prosecutor would
pregnant
appear
with
to
his
be a
child,
bit
so
out
I
of
suppose
his
kind of
depth with the
evens it out.
trial. At least he doesn't give me the impression of being particularly professional.
Ooh, the useless prisoner.
He didn't even hear me
Ouch.
out. He simply disappears, he gets involved with some dodgy deal or other, and then he tries to make me feel guilty. I'm not cross with Critter. He did disappear without a word like Nate, but he belongs to Nate. Where Nate is where you'll find Critter. For example, in the stocks in a trial.
That he can get out of
Critter
any
will
time,
be
but he
all right.
chooses not to.
Won't matter what the outcome. He's a clever cookie and he'll probably save Nate.
So he is the Cookie Monster. I knew it! Okay, so... I guess it must be the statue over here, then.
No pirates to be seen. Just these stone figures everywhere.
Yeah, I
There
still
are no
think he had
traces
something
of
to do
any
with
tool
Medusa.
marks on them. The surfaces are too perfect. I don't like the look of this.
As you shouldn't. But we don't have any proof that it's a Medusa or something Medusa-like.
Something round under a cloth. It's moving. I wonder what's under that cloth there.
It's the horror. The horror.
Old Red won't
Yes.
spill the beans. Guards that thing as if it was his biggest treasure.
A deserted island that should be swarming with pirates. A few stone statues. The only survivors are
See, she's coming to the same
magical
conclusion
artifacts,
I came
hiding
to.
something the size of a head under a cloth. Let me guess.
Say it.
The head of Medusa?
Aye, she's dreadful.
I knew that. I was just testing
Sure
you.
you did. Sure you did.
Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge.
Yes.
About the card game.
How's the trial going?
Marvelously. The accused is caught up in a web of contradictions.
This whole thing is ridiculous, and I'm innocent.
You see?
Why are you having this trial in the first place? I didn't realize things were quite so formal with pirates.
Actually, that is
Aye, it's a new
truthful.
wind blowing on Tugato. No more impulse punishments. Law and order now rules. So it's safe for anyone to come back to the island.
The other pirates all mutinied and left, and now he's making out he's some kind of considerate leader.
Silence
Didn't
in
they get turned to
court,
stone?
You spawny wazzock.
Those three signs above the hatch on the observatory.
They signify offerings. If you want to ask
Figured
the
that.
oracle about the weather before a long journey, for example, you place the things the oracle wants in the hatch, and then you're given an audience with him.
Yeah, that's what I imagined. The Oracle wants some unusual things.
Oh, that's often the case. It's a strange being, and quite unabashed. We wanted to ban it from the island, but every time we tried, it prophesied what dreadful consequences that would have, and so we left it be.
That's
Where do I get the things
probably the smartest. Maybe.
All the shops are closed. There was a kind of accident, and the inhabitants of the island are temporarily out of town. I keep an eye on them
You mean the Medusa?
as their trustworthy and reliable leader. So don't even think about stealing anything, will you?
Wouldn't dream of it. I think I've interrupted the court proceedings long enough.
True.
I steal
Now,
everything.
where was I?
Oh boy. See, I'm about to do it right now, maybe.
A rope. I bet it's good quality. Pirates know about that sort of thing.
See, I stole a rope. Wow. I mean, she's kind of pregnant, so.
A rag shop. I really don't like fussy clothes like the ones Mother always tried to make me wear, but I couldn't go this far. There must be some kind of middle ground, surely.
There is that pirate outfit. Looks spectacular on
Headscarves
you.
for bald pirates,
Compared to the
swashbuckling
fisherman's hat.
patches, ripped rope for a belt. No, I can't be doing with any of this. Wait a minute, what's this? A hook could come in handy.
Now I've stolen two things. See? I can't stop myself, Mr. Red Pirate. I see it, I snatch it, mine. Mine! Seriously, though. Like, you tell someone not to steal who's wearing a pirate outfit. Aww. That's a cute kitty emoji. Empty energy drink bottle.
Right,
and I'm
then.
filling it with
The
dirty
bottle's
water. But it's not what... He wanted an energy drink.
Pirates don't have much of an eye for beauty. They are, however, very practical. Everything that pirates might want is growing here, from potatoes to hemp plants.
Did you say potatoes?
Potatoes for potato
You just said
crisps.
potatoes.
Well, it's a start. That should do.
All right. Wait. I think I need to go this way to get to the jetty, right? Or the harbor. My bad. Harbor, jetty. Aw, my buttercup's out cold.
I'm not sure what sort of colouring should go into one of these energy drinks, but what's to say that purple wouldn't do the trick?
I was gonna say Gatorade. The rip-off Aid.
Your defense
Powerade,
strategy
that's
doesn't work
it.
too well now, does it?
Potato, tomato.
Whoa, relax, little guy.
Right.
I've got what I need. The colouring's going in the bottle.
Maybe I'll just make tomato chips. I mean, gotta be more better than that.
I should be able to attach the hook to the rope.
Yeah, to create a grappling
Right,
hook.
that'll hold.
I play Batman way too much. Now I be a true pirate. Or a pregnant lady who's going to... Oh. I honestly thought she was going to Indiana Jones it. And then climb up like Batman. But, you know, that probably would end pretty badly for a pregnant elf.
It'd be simpler if I could still see my feet.
I don't think I ever would have walked across that. That would be too much for me, honestly. What are you doing?
That's Nate's
Though,
lucky
you know,
headscarf. He put it on
It
during stormy
would have been
weather.
great.
Critter
Or it's
and I
great
used to
that the
poke
pirate
fun at
outfit
the
was
fact
able
it was
to
always a
handle a
matter of
pregnant
luck
woman.
every time he stepped behind the wheel.
So I guess we're getting revenge on him. We're never gonna give it back. Or, you know, we could just go the
Nate and Critter aren't great
stabby
believers in
route.
order. Ship shapes not to be found here. During my first days on the Mary, I tidied up after them. I soon gave up on that.
Yeah, apparently by stabbing a knife in the board.
Buttercup's too tired to carry me any further. But I can't just steal the Mary. She and Nate are thick as thieves. She wouldn't obey me.
Are we saying the ship's alive?
After we defeated the Archwitch, we returned
I
to
guess
the
it's a
temple
flying
where we
ship,
kept
right?
Mary. We flew her to Seastone and Nate fired off 3 salute shots. There were only a few injured.
Just a few.
We didn't fly a direct
Ouch.
route from Seastone to the Elf Burrow. We made detours and explored Avantasia. Once we spent 3 days
And somehow got
nights
pregnant.
drifting over the ocean because Nate and Wilbur tried to give the engine a bit more power. It was wonderful. The peace, the sea, the moonlight, and the 2
Oh, I would've loved the
engineers
moonlight.
making things worse each day. When I saw Nate for the first time, he was sitting in this very cage. The bounty hunter Mazaz had captured him. He managed to convince
I was like,
me
what
that he
is
was
it? What was he
capable
doing in a
captain able to help me.
cage?
I thought he was brazen and pompous and
It
clumsy
probably
and
is.
somehow also very sweet.
I can only
I
imagine.
shouldn't have got involved with him. The heart's a poor counsellor when it comes to matters of love.
Okay, but did you still get pregnant from him? Or is this actual magical spell?
A sticky-looking pot with, some sort of slime.
Trust me. Oh, the moonlight on a flying ship where you can be maybe above the clouds, being able to stare at the moon. Woo!
We don't have
Moon's
any
one of my
machines in
favorite
the Elf
things,
Burrow.
so
But Wilbur
I
told
would
me
be
about how he
ecstatic.
was responsible for oiling and greasing all the machinery in the gnome hole. I imagine the stuff in this pot is the same sort of thing.
My boy. I was like, are you ever gonna go in pregnant?
Princess Ivo, what are you doing here?
Hello, Mary.
Are you here to break Captain Nate's heart again?
Did he tell you that?
That's
He
why
left
she said it
me,
wouldn't
just like
obey
that.
her. It is alive.
But that's just ridiculous. He loves you. He left the ship full of hope, and 30 minutes later, he returned a different man. You said no, didn't you?
Nate
He was
wanted to
going
propose
to
to me.
propose to me that night?
He had a ring and got himself a fine suit from the wardrobe. Yes, a proposal with all the bells and whistles. He
So
was
what the heck
so
happened?
nervous. He'd practiced the whole
Was that in the
day,
first game,
asked me what I
or
thought at least 100 times.
He didn't ask me once.
He didn't? I was convinced that our sudden departure was down to your refusing him. I said some horrible things about you. But Captain Nate wouldn't stand for it. When he
Well,
left
shows
the
that he did
cabin
love her then.
carrying the ring, that was the last time I saw him truly happy.
He just disappeared without a word. And I never got a marriage proposal.
But something must have happened. Otherwise, why would he
Right.
just left like that?
I woke
What
up
a
and wanted
plot
to go
twist.
to him, but Mother told me that Nate had disappeared in the middle of the
Right.
night with no explanation.
well, and
I'm
here's the
sure
thing
that it was
too.
just a
Not
misunderstanding
only is that a
he'd
plot
come
twist, but
back,
her
but
pregnancy.
he didn't.
Elves get
Oh,
pregnant differently,
sweetie.
but
That is
someone did
simply
say that if you had
dreadful.
I was
sex, they wouldn't say the
distraught,
word,
then
but
angry, and
they
after
were
a while
going
I
that
started
route.
blaming myself.
And she's like, I
I'm a
don't
modern
understand
elf
what this
princess.
is.
Why am I
So I don't know if
acting
she
like some
actually
silly
did it
little
with
girl
him
just because a bloke
because she
left
thinks
me?
it's some kind of curse. So there's another plot twist that we need to find out. Is it a curse or did they do the deed?
Why did you come to Tugator?
Captain Nate made a deal with a little bounty hunter in Bonzing. A gnome, I think. I hardly believed it when he gave me the course, but he said it was important. The most important thing in the world.
A wretched magic lamp was the most important thing to him, huh?
When Tugator
Uh-oh.
appeared on the horizon, Nate let the bounty hunter put him in chains. Just like I was put in chains by the Red Pirate when we eventually reached the island. The next day, I felt the chain release itself. There was lots of shouting and noise, and ever since, I've wondered what was going on.
And then I came down the stairs.
Exactly. The princess who had given my captain so much heartache. Well, that's what I thought, at least.
Whatever the reason for him running, he shouldn't have just turned his back on me without explanation.
Not that I wish to defend him, but do you think he might have got cold feet because of your child? Oh, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, we don't know. Really?
Oh,
Maybe
it's
they
not
did
his
something.
child.
I don't know.
What? You?
Oh, God.
You lying harlot. Go all doe-eyed at my Captain Nate and then go whoring around with someone else? And here's me, gullible Gertie, almost falling for your lies. Well, just you wait.
That's the same reaction Nate had. I have never and would never cheat on him. My pregnancy's a bit of a mystery to me as well. But hey, thanks for your support.
See, I think they did something too, because elves don't normally do it
Mary's
that
just like
way,
Nate.
apparently.
She jumps to the wrong conclusion and doesn't even give me a chance to explain myself. It's so unfair.
So I don't know either, so it'll be interesting. But Nate seems surprised, so I'm seriously confused.
Critter puts huge quantities of sugar in his tea.
But yeah,
He
it's either a
gets that from Nate.
curse or
Neither
her
of
and
them
Nate did
understand the
something that she
rationale
doesn't
behind
understand.
drinking tea. One heats
'Cause
water, puts tea into it, and
She
then
was like,
pretends
I
that it
can't be
tastes of
pregnant. I
something.
didn't lay with so and so
milk
in
are
a
just an easy
field. Like, oh, okay.
A good handful. That should do. We had a lot of fun with this wardrobe. Or more precisely, with the costumes in it. We had fashion
That
shows
sounds like
every
role-playing.
evening. Wilbur and Critter looked hilarious.
Oh, okay. We weren't talking about
Happy
Nate and you.
times.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
Chaos wherever you look. Nate is and always will be a pirate. Nothing's gonna change that.
But yeah, the most that I know is that
Nate
elves
always
get
insisted
pregnant
he hadn't got rid of the
differently
Red
in this
Pirate's
universe.
dressing table because it wouldn't fit through the hatch. However, my theory is he'd missed the mirror.
But apparently humans and elves can make them the normal way that humans do, so, you know.
There's a whole heap of coal
Magical
burning in
creatures!
Perhaps not enough to give Mary some steam, but certainly enough to grill half a pig with strawberry jam and pickled gherkins.
I think your cravings are kicking in again. Yes, you did. Alright, handful of sugar.
A ridiculous amount of sugar. Basis of many drinks.
Bottle with colored water. Oh, energy drink of dubious origins. Isn't that the truth? Gross water, purple snail gunk, and sugar. I don't want to drink that energy drink. I tell you what, just no. I will pass, please. All right.
Okay, I'll cut the slices as thin as I possibly can.
Thin potato slices. Woohoo!
The thin potato slices get put into the pan, like this. I've left the skins on. That'll give extra flavour.
I'm actually okay with that. I kind of like skins. And skins on potato chips definitely isn't too bad either. Alright.
Fat is used for cooking, but this? Whatever.
I don't think you got much of a choice. Though I'm pretty sure you don't do this. Maybe you do. Maybe you were rolling the potato things and then threw them back pan with greasy potato slices.
Right. High heat, boiling fat, and thin potato slices. Should work. Oh, yes,
You'd
I
think.
can smell it already.
We could probably eat one of those, right? It only showed you needed 2, and we have like a
If I
couple.
didn't know it was just my hormones talking, I could easily eat those. Now to add the crowning glory to the crisps. Salt. Ready.
Salted crisps. Yeah, look at how many there are. It only showed you needed 2. I'd at least be trying 1. It's better than trying that. I say no to the water, but yes to the crisps.
They look yummy.
See? Nice touch with the reflection over there, though. Yeah, again, I would be holding on for dear life crossing that thing. Though, I probably would never cross it in the first place. So, you know, kind of a double-edged sword there. Alright, toilet paper. Is that what the scarf is for? Wow! It's his lucky scarf. She really is getting revenge on him for leaving. Again, love of her life, and she didn't know why he left, so... I suppose it makes sense. But, you know, if they end up getting back together, Lucy, you got some splaining to
Nate's favourite do. Headscarf. I couldn't, could I? Have fun with it.
Ouch.
All right then, open sesame. Are you taking the piss? I'm gonna do cool, and you can it up your you. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't be getting so excited. Let's try that once again. If you
My
don't
virgin
open this
ears!
this
Even though I swear
instant,
more than she
I will
probably does.
personally ensure that this building is smashed onto the rocks 3,000 meters below us.
Pregnancy
Then
hormones,
I will
people!
set fire to everything on this island and allow the island to crush your broken body.
I
And
think I
after
like
that,
the
I'll get
language more!
I see we understand each other.
Why didn't you do that in the first
go into the attic,
place?
you
You fulfilled the Oracle's wishes. Achievement unlocked. Rare. The f*** is that?
Ow! Oh, yes. Strawberry tart. Don't go there, honey. He's only gonna cheat on you.
So you
You're
are
the
this
thing that's been
oracle.
watching.
Good guess, Princess Ivo. You're much shorter in real life.
That's how he's able to watch everything at once, since he's got like 1 billion eyes.
What's this about offerings? Do you think I'm going to be your errand girl?
Well, you already have been. I can't leave this room. I offer a valuable service, and someone has to do my shopping. No, not that door.
But I
right,
didn't shop.
Right.
So, the pirates have provided you with everything you need to survive?
Correct. But then the red pirate went crazy and scared them all off the island. That's why
And
I
that's why
have
you
to
need
make
toilet
do with
paper. Wait,
coloured
how do
sugar
you-
water and disgusting crisps.
You ate that?
I had to. I have needs, you know. Oh, yes.
Well, the chips
Marry her
looked
without
alright.
a prenup. That's a great idea.
You told me in the elf burrow that I would come here. So you can see into the future. What's your game?
The mirrors show the future, or possible versions of the future.
Then why didn't you warn Wilbur or the Archmage what was going to happen?
They
How
didn't
can
ask.
I get their attention? Anyway, I only observe. I don't get involved. Oh, let
Unless
him cry. He
someone summons
deserves
you.
it.
You're getting involved now.
But only because it's absolutely necessary. Oh, a boat! We're saved!
Boy, this is like drama TV 24/7.
Oh, that's all well and good. The question is, can I trust you?
What kind of a question is that? No matter what I
A
say,
good
you
one.
still won't know.
Maybe you're just telling me these things because you're bored and want to create a bit of chaos.
There are always exciting things
The Joker
happening
now.
in this world. I just want it to stay that way.
What do you mean?
Turn the Archmage back to normal. He can tell you.
I've got the frog. I mean the Archmage.
I saw the battle! Spectacular! Girl and Wilbur's wand. You couldn't make it up.
Is there a way of changing Master Alistair back?
Oh, that's not so easy. He hasn't just been turned into a frog. He is a frog now. Oh, don't go,
Nice.
Johnny! She needs you!
But he can be changed back, can't he?
Perhaps. His consciousness and his soul are in another place. But there is still a weak bridge connecting him to this world.
So there is
Weird.
hope.
Yes, but just a vague one. You have to... Wallop! Right between the eyes! That had to hurt!
How can we return the spirit of the
Right.
Archmage to this world?
The Red Pirate has a magic compass. It always points in the direction of what you desire most. In the case of the Archmage, this is hopefully a way back. The Lost Book of the Dead.
Compass isn't going to work, is it? It's going to be like Pirates of the Caribbean. She's
But
going to be pointed towards
without
Nate
the spark
regardless.
Of life, he would die as soon as he returned.
A magic
That
compass,
sounds
a lost book,
not fun.
and a spark of life. Doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
It's a point and
That's
click
why
game.
you
When is it ever?
Oh no. Not him.
Wait,
no,
what?
no.
You need them, Ivo. You won't manage this task
Oh.
without them.
I will get these 3 things and change the Archmage back. On my own.
No, you won't. I have seen a future in which you fail, Ivo. A future that you won't live to see.
Oh, wow.
But that's only one possible future.
True.
Yeah, but if it-
But are you prepared to risk its occurrence just because Nate gets on your nerves?
I was going to say, though, but he
doesn't
saw the
just
future in
get on
which
my
you fail.
nerves.
So if it's by yourself, you don't want
I
to do
know,
that.
It's... What? That's never a valuable antique.
You said that the Book of the Dead had disappeared. Are there any clues to where it is?
Well, it's in a place without mirrors. That much is clear. It was kept in the legendary desert city of Lorem Ipsum in the Umzu Desert. No more is known.
Lorem Ipsum. Now, where have I heard of that?
An ancient city that finally lost the battle against the sand.
I'll
Aren't you
find
always
it,
losing
and the Book of
battle
the
when
Dead.
you fight the sand?
The 2 of you will find the town.
Ah, very well. I'll get both of them out of there.
It's not that easy. You're forgetting the head.
The head of Medusa.
Wait, what?
I've seen it. Fortunately, just through my mirrors. It's terrible.
Oh.
If you try to rescue Nate and the critter with all guns blazing, the Red Pirate will unveil the head, and then no magic in the world can save you.
Got any suggestions?
You have to win the court hearing.
Would that not
That's
strike you as somewhat
easier said than
improbable
done,
with that,
actually.
Judge?
Not with the right defense strategy. I haven't heard that one before.
Hello? Stick to the point. How am I going to convince the Red Pirate of Nate's innocence? Considering the fact that I'm pretty certain that there's a case to answer on every single count.
Of course Nate did everything he's accused of. But was it his free will?
What do you mean?
Say someone is controlled by a voodoo curse and kills someone. Is he the murderer or the one controlling the doll?
The one controlling the
wouldn't
doll.
make
We've
that
already gone
sound.
through this with Fahrenheit or
What have
Indigo
voodoo dolls
Prophecy.
got to do with Nate and the theft of the lamp?
Act as his defense lawyer and tell the Red Pirate that Nate was controlled by a higher power. The rest will follow of its own accord.
That's insane.
Trust me, I can see through all mirrors. And anyway, I love courtroom dramas.
Okay, I'm just going to go now.
Bet you do.
Shh! He's proposing to her.
Well, thanks for your help.
Right.
It's very difficult to recognize anything at all in this mirror. Perhaps it's showing a future in constant motion?
That's my assumption.
Would I like to know when I'll die? And what is going to become of this one? No. I believe that not knowing what the future will bring is part of life.
Well, not just that, but as they usually say, if you knew the time and place of your death, would you always be thinking about it? Would you actually go there?
Thousands of lives are being reflected in each mirror. I really shouldn't look, but there's such a powerful allure in watching other people go about their daily business.
Called television.
The Oracle said that the stories repeat themselves again and again. I think
It does.
that's because people don't really change. Different places,
It's not
different
that.
people, the same mistakes.
I mean, okay, you're not wrong, Ivo, but it's more... I can't remember who said it, but somebody once said that there's only 6 or 7 archetypes to a story, and those 7 stories just keep being redone. So, you know...
Excuse me, Your Honor, Judge.
Yes.
All defendants are entitled to a lawyer, are they not? I will be their lawyer.
Oh, really? Why not? Being the judge, I'm all for a fair trial. No one should be able to say, I sentenced them to death unjustly.
I
But
don't
your
know if
only
I wanna
choices
be
were
represented
death
by her.
or slower
Shut up,
death,
Nate.
which means
The
it's like
accused is
cake or
only allowed
death,
to
but
talk
we're
when
all
their
out of
lawyer
cake.
tells them to.
Well, what do you have to say in their defense?
Proven imbecile, Your Honor. He is not compos mentis.
Oi!
He tried to steal from me. That's really bordering on madness.
And his IQ lies somewhere between that of a jelly glowfish and a cave troll.
I am not an imbecile, and I'm much smarter than a glow jellyfish.
He stole the
Are you sure?
Mary without any idea of how to fly an airship.
And did he not promptly crash in the Northlands?
I didn't.
He did.
You're both really enjoying this, aren't you?
The court acknowledges that he's an idiot, but that ain't enough to lessen the punishment.
Granted, but I would like idiot to be highlighted in the records.
Sustained.
You... Now.
What else have you got?
The critter loves it.
The deeds he's accused of are grave. But just like one can't accuse a troll of being insolent and smelly, one can't accuse Nate of objectionable behaviour and being smelly.
Hey!
He's just of bad character through and through.
Can you give examples? For the objectionable behaviour, I mean. The bad smell is quite obvious.
Making advances towards women and promises of a life together and then leaving her without so much as a word. In the middle of the night.
Certainly not sensitive, but in his defence, he is a pirate. What else do you have?
He is not responsible for his actions. He's being controlled by a higher power.
Oh,
Hi there!
The voodoo doll defence.
Not at all. There is a higher power which controls him and all of us, I think.
Oh, yes.
Indeed. Behold the water jug.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So impressive.
But the Oracle said so.
Oh, it would seem as if your higher power isn't cooperating, sweetie.
Give me a
Perhaps
second.
it was just not paying attention.
It wasn't.
But the Oracle said this higher power really exists.
It does.
Please
It's me.
don't tell me that's your defense strategy.
Just shut up! Look! At the water jug!
Nah, that was the win.
No.
Really?
That was the higher power.
That was me.
If so, then it could get that coconut down from that tree.
Okay.
That is impossible.
Indeed.
You, turn around. Now go ask your higher power how many fingers I'm holding up.
I
It
think that's
is
3.
3 fingers.
That's witchcraft.
It is.
Someone's watching me. They want to control me. And they
No.
want to drive me crazy. But they won't get me.
I could get you right now. I could do like that Pokemon finger touch thing where they tell you to put your finger
was
there
brilliant.
and stop
How do you do
everything.
that?
I don't know.
You mean
For pregnancy.
there really is a higher power controlling everything?
That can't be. Oh, higher power! If you are really there, make a green unicorn appear.
I can do things around the screen. I can't do,
Just a figment of imagination.
Huh.
I can't
All right then.
bring things
Release
that
me.
isn't on the screen.
Critter doesn't need my help to get out of that thing. He's just there
I
out
thought
of
it'd be nice.
solidarity.
Well, that's good of him. Oh yeah, I gave up your scarf, by the way,
Come
for
on,
somebody's
Critter, we're going.
poopy butt.
Don't I even get a thank you?
I didn't ask for your help, and we would have managed fine on our own. Isn't that right, buddy? You see?
He said no.
I could have just left you to rot in the stocks.
Maybe you should have. You're good at betraying your friends.
I have not
I didn't know
betrayed
such thing.
anyone.
Critter, can you tell that person that the proof of her infidelity is clear enough for anyone to see?
Critter, tell this excuse of a pirate that I was not unfaithful to him. Even if I'd wanted to, I couldn't have been unfaithful to him. He left me.
Critter, don't even try.
Tell her that I won't listen to this any
Aw.
longer.
Poor Critter.
Nate,
I would have done the same thing.
it's about the Archmage and Wilbur.
What? What about them?
The Archmage has been cursed and Wilbur's wanted for murder.
That's nonsense.
Yeah.
That little guy wouldn't hurt a fly.
Exactly.
We have to help them.
I can't. I can drop you off in Elfborough if you like.
That would be a start. The spark of life is there. My father has it.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Are you sure you'll be able to find the elf burrow?
He can't even find the docks. Which was that way.
Right, someone's gonna have to go up to my father and ask him for the spark of life. Then we have to head off to find Lorem Ipsum. Hello?
I'm not going to help. That's your problem.
Well, I'm not over the moon about it
Ouch.
either, but the Oracle did say that I needed friends in order to overcome the challenges that lie ahead of me.
Then I suggest you look for some. Farewell.
But you
Ouch.
have to help me. I can't possibly meet Mother in this state. The gods only know what she'd do to me.
And quite rightly, too.
Oh yeah? Then why don't you tell him yourself that you're going to desert him?
The frog?
That's Archmage Alistair. Didn't you listen to anything I said? And what about Wilbur?
I'm sorry. I can't. Oi, Critter! Come on! Just look what she's done. Critter!
What has she done?
Critter! I knew that you wouldn't desert me. And that's good. Mother must under no circumstances see me like this.
I was informed
Bet
of
you're
your
pregnant.
arrival, Ivo.
By the mirror.
Well, Critter, now you've seen everything again just like you wanted to. Let's go.
What is the matter with you? Why don't you turn around?
I'm just so happy to be back home. I've missed this view.
Why on earth did you go running after that human? I told him that he was to keep away from you.
You did what?
What?
Oh.
Have you?
Well, I can explain.
Not necessary.
Great! Now my own mother's a villain.
Helping her.
Rare achievement, 30G. You freed your teammates. Skulking companions. Nice.
Helping her. Why should I? Just turns up and what the hell is taking so long? Critter, come on, it's time to go.
Aww! The cute hippogriff! I still love that pink little critter.
The Elf Burrow is one of the most beautiful spots imaginable. But a golden prison is still a prison.
Yeah.
As soon as I've picked up Critter, I'm out of here. Perhaps we'll fly to... Ah, whatever. We're free. We can fly to wherever we want. Mary was damaged recently, and I want to repair her. When I say recently, I mean about 2 years ago. But in my defense, I had to save the world in the meantime.
Touché.
I'll start the repairs tomorrow. But what can you do if there's a better use for the plank?
Okay.
Ivo's hippogriff doesn't seem very happy. Perhaps she's missing her rider. Or she's just hungry. Or both.
I go with that one. I hope she doesn't get turned back to normal. I like her.
The last time I used this thing, I blew a bounty hunter out of the sky. Nonetheless, Critter and I prefer to avoid a fight if we can and rely on our brains and good looks.
Critter must have the good looks.
When the Mary belonged to the Red Pirate, he didn't just use her for pleasure trips. They did some work now
That
and again,
sounds
as
wrong.
this cage proves. Some gnome engineers wanted to fine-tune Mary in appreciation of our victory against Mortroga. But Mary doesn't like gadgets, and I'm happy with her the way she is.
That's nice.
Critter, what have you done now?
Technically, yeah, Ivo's.
Come on, let's get you out of there first.
Yeah, that
All
ain't
right,
happening.
all right. Darn elven magic. Yes, I'll get help. Wait here. Damn elven magic. Hey, Critter, can't you somehow slip out of there? You can usually squeeze through most gaps. The thorns, I see. There's got to be a
I'm
way.
guessing that's why I can't.
All right, all right. It was worth a try.
Poor Critter.
Critter attacked this beehive one night. He claims to this day that it was the sweetest triumph of his life. But it was 3 days before the swelling from the bee stings went down.
I bet.
I've never been very interested in plants, but there are things in this garden I've never seen anywhere else. Those 2 plants there, for example, it looks as though they're strangling one another.
They're hugging, but
No trace of arbor, but he left this ball of string lying here. Perhaps he was
That's
going to tie
weird.
up bushes with it or something. Shorty won't mind, I think.
the Weeping Willow's still
strange.
depressed.
When I was here last, that tree looked a lot happier.
Yeah, well, book, you know.
We waited for ages until Ivo's mother finally left the palace. Then it was pool time. Critter and me cannonballed in from the balcony. Ivo was torn between outrage and laughter.
I thought he was talking about himself and Ivo. I was like, well,
At school,
looks like
I
they
had a
did do the
teacher
deed.
who hit us across the fingers with something like that when we were naughty. I stayed the full 2 weeks nonetheless. Education is the key to success. People say the water has a healing effect. Perhaps I should take 1 or 2 barrels of it with me and sell it.
Oh, that's a pirate for you. I gotta listen about the Sully.
Critter claims he doesn't know Ollie, but the family resemblance can't be denied. I'll have to be careful. If the Queen catches me, there'll be no leniency.
I don't think there's gonna be leniency to begin with.
I couldn't allow him to propose to you. What sort of life would you have? You'd have lost him so soon, maybe just 50 years after marrying him. Or were you planning to go into the world with him and get old just like him? That would be terrible, and I told him as much. If one truly loves someone, then it's sometimes better to let them go. You know that I can be very convincing. The human spirit is weak. And perhaps there was a tiny bit of magic involved too. If only I'd known that it was already too late.
That darn witch! It all sounded so right. I was already across the sea when it became clear to me that I might have made the biggest mistake of my life. No wonder Ivo hates me. Her mother must never have told her what happened, or she blamed me for everything. What I'd really like to do is go up there, give the old boot a slap round the face, and get Ivo out of this place. But Ivo's mother is a powerful priestess. She's probably got a dozen ways she could incapacitate me without me even noticing. I have to be careful. Why did she suddenly put Ivo to sleep? Did Ivo keep the fact that she's pregnant secret even from her parents? Could that even be the reason?
One of them
she
Dad
left
kind of already
Elfborough?
knew. Look at sheep to sheep.
Ivo's bird. We don't get along. He's a puffed up rooster. And he says the same of me. It looks like she's asleep. But I don't think I could wake her, even without her mother there.
True love's kiss.
During my time here, I sat in this library many times enjoying a good book. Not.
I was gonna say good for you, but no.
According to Ivo,
I don't
these
remember
are
the swords
swords
being
belonging to some of those who have tried to conquer the woodland realm. Nowadays, everyone knows it's better not to pick a fight with elves.
Turn the sword stand. Oh.
The king and queen keep gifts given to them by delegations from far-off lands in this room. Some of them are rather bizarre.
It looks like the Mad Hatters, honestly. Wow. There's Daddy Dearest. All right.
Bob is still sitting where I left him months ago. Of course, he's not really called Bob, but his elven name is too complicated and long to remember. And he likes Bob.
Does he really like Bob? Guess we'll find out.
Hey, Bob.
Nate, my boy.
He does
What are
like
you
Bob.
doing here?
I rescued Ivo from Tugator, the flying pirate island, and brought her back here, more or less.
Getting on well again.
It's too late for that. Trust me.
It is never too late for that. Trust me.
Well, Archmage Alistair's been turned into a frog. By a certain Van Buren, some little brat who's running through Seastone and transforming everything.
A little girl transformed the Archmage?
Yes.
Wow, what was left
No
of him?
idea how she managed it. Ivo said something about Wilbur's wand. And he's in the Dark Woods looking for a book that explains how it can be destroyed. In the meantime, Ivo wanted to organize a few things needed to bring the Archmage back.
What sort of things?
Some book from Lorem Ipsum.
The Book of the Dead?
Yep,
Yup.
that was the one. Then we need a compass that belongs to the Red Pirate and something called the Spark of Life. That's why she came back here.
I see. It's crucial we turn Alistair back quickly. He might have answers.
Answers? To which questions?
Something is stirring. A great evil. I have felt it for a while now.
The little brat with the wand?
No. Something older, greater, and a great danger for you, for Ivo, for everyone.
That
I mean, we
doesn't
only have 2
sound good.
chapters left, according to this, so...
I wouldn't even know where to
Gotta
start.
be figuring it out
Ivo
soon.
didn't tell me very much. Or perhaps I didn't listen.
I have the spark of life here. I will give it to my daughter as soon as she wakes. I can't help you with the compass, though. But I saw the lost city of Lorem Ipsum with my own eyes, long, long ago.
If I were to look for Lorem Ipsum, where would I find the ruins of the city?
Under the sands of the Amzu Desert.
That
Oh, really?
only slightly helps.
Could you be a bit more precise? The desert's pretty big.
I can't remember the exact location. I set out from the Bremen oasis, went into the desert, and just followed my nose.
Okay,
After a few days, I saw the golden roofs of the town glinting in the sun as it set behind them.
Yeah, but now it's all the way in the sand,
So
apparently.
Lorem Ipsum is west of Bremen. But how far into the desert? How many days did you walk, and how quickly?
It was 3,500 years ago. What did you do last Thursday?
That's a start. Your wife trapped Critter in the garden. Some thorny tendrils grew out of the ground, imprisoning him.
Oh, an old trick that all priests have up their sleeve.
So novices couldn't sneak out of rituals early, eh?
But the tendrils are very ticklish, especially under the arm.
So I guess near the roots.
All right, then. Your wife has hexed Ivo and imprisoned Critter. I'll free both of them, and
I would counsel you to patience, my impetuous friend. What has happened?
the Queen found Ivo in the garden. She's pregnant. Did you know that?
I
Of
hope
course he
that you
did.
are speaking of Ivo and not my wife. Of course I knew.
She's put
Yeah, there's
Ivo
more
into a kind
problems.
of deep sleep.
Theodora knows wise decisions take time. It isn't a simple sleep. It's a kind of time out. For Ivo, time is standing still until her mother brings her back.
And when will that be?
As soon as she knows how she's going to deal with the situation. That could take months, or even years.
Yeah, we don't have that much
Years?
patience.
She's got no right to do that. We have to bring Ivo back.
Just like the polecat butters the bread of the barn owl.
Ivo seems to have coped well with me leaving her. Seems to have been in a rush to find herself an elven prince.
No, she didn't take it well. She was hurt and disappointed. And no, she didn't throw herself around the neck of any elf prince.
I don't even want to know. I'd always loved her, but it seems to have been quite one-sided.
No, it wasn't.
I eavesdropped on the queen. She never told Ivo what happened, right?
What happened? You just disappeared one night.
It was all your wife's fault. She hexed me. I was going to propose to Ivo. The queen intercepted me and whispered something in my ear.
Her words would have just washed over you had they not found something which they were able to catch hold of.
I thought long and hard about whether I should propose to Ivo. I loved her, but I also loved my freedom.
Gods and the wise call that getting cold feet.
That's
So
not
she
the
could
truth.
manipulate me because of my feet?
She magnified your doubts and let you lose sight of what was really important, your love for Ivo.
But I didn't want her to have to watch me die. And I certainly didn't want her to come with me out into the world and grow old and die herself.
Would it have not been up to my daughter what sacrifices she would be willing to make for you? She is,
This is
after
true.
all, the more intelligent one.
After I left the Elfborough, my head still told me I'd done the right thing. I wouldn't condemn Ivo to a life with me, and a goodbye would have been too painful for both of us.
But your heart told you that you were a fool.
Later, I thought I'd found a solution. I'd find a way to live forever. Then I could marry Ivo and we'd never be separated.
Your heart
That's
was right.
sweet, actually.
You are a fool.
How can we wake Ivo up?
Without the help of her mother, impossible.
Then we'll have to force her. She can't keep Ivo imprisoned against her will.
You won't have any luck. Fiora will defend her daughter. She thinks she's doing the right thing. But if you can make her see that she was not acting in Ivo's best interests, then I'm sure she would let her go.
I should talk to her?
Yes.
You'd be dead before you'd stuttered out your first sentence.
Hey! Take care, Bob. I'll see what I can do to help Ivo and Alistair. Or, if I can.
I see a man with a mission of great importance that he would like to complete.
Like?
Yes.
All that work? All that danger? The stress? You've got the same attitudes towards stress as I have.
I can see through you, Nate. You made your decision long ago. You just haven't realized it. To do good. Be part of something bigger. Help others. We all need goals in our lives. And the greater the goal, the greater the reward.
I don't know
Of
what
course.
you're talking about, old man.
Of course you don't.
The tree is legendary. I knew of it long before I met Ivo. The Tree of Life, as it's called, is attributed all kinds of powers. I was a little bit disappointed when I saw it for the first time. To me, it looks like a completely normal, tall tree.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know if I'd have been happy here with Ivo. This place is beautiful, of course, but nothing changes, or only unbelievably slowly. And who would want to live in his parents-in-law's house where time practically stands still? When your girlfriend's mother is an elf priestess and you want to make a good impression, you shouldn't call this a swimming pool in front of her. But I meant it in a good way.
Probably not.
I even invited her and Ivo's father to join us. must have ordered the sentries to let the Mary pass. So long as she doesn't give any orders to the contrary, we should be able to enter and leave the woodland realm at any time.
Alright, I think this is as good a place as any to leave it for the night for the Book of Unwritten Tales 2, as we're about 1/4 done with Chapter 4. We'll come back again, I think, tomorrow and be able to do another round. But we'll go ahead and leave it here for the night. If we come back for a 4th stream, it'll be some more Divinity Original Sin. If not, we'll be back tomorrow with a round of Yu-Gi-Oh! 1 or 2 rounds of Divinity Original Sin, and 1 round of the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. But until then, remember, you can catch all my live streams archived on my YouTube channel. Should be somewhere in the link around Twitch. It is also the home of 1,500 plus videos, including Rose Plays, highlights from the streams themselves, and other Rose Play shows. But until then,